everyone. Well, it's Saturday and I am going to be doing, for the first time ever, I'm going to be doing a Copic video. So please bear with me. I've had my Copics, as you can see. I've got the big bag there, and I'm going to be doing an image. It's a paper shelter image. I'll just show you. I can't remember the name of it, but I will put the name of it underneath when it goes, once I've edited it. It's this lovely little vintage image. I'm going to be colouring it in three colours. Well, it's the same colour but three different shades, so I'm going to do it like a sepia, and I'm going to be using the Copic or Copic, however way you say it. I say Copic or Copic, however. I'm just going to colour it in them, but I'm using the speaker pens, which are like got a glitter in them, just to do the little roses on the image in like a gold, just to pick up, just to add a little bit of colour to the image. And then I'll make it into a card after I've coloured it, but I'm not going to do the card on video. I'm just going to do the colouring. So I hope you enjoy it. It's new to me, so please bear with me. It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and I attended a Copic colouring class here in the UK with Faye Wynne-Jones. She does Copic classes throughout the UK. I will put a link to her website underneath. And I have done Copic online classes, and there's a couple of American ladies. There's Zoe McGrath and there's Ray Wiegland, I think it's called. Anyway, I'll put their links to their websites as well. One's Zoe's Make It Crafty, and Ray's is Paper. Oh, just bear with me a minute while I just get it up. I've got it up on Facebook. Passionate Paper Creations on Facebook. There's a group there. So there's quite a lot of very talented Copic instructors out there that are just amazing, and there's lots of colourists out there. So I have had my Copics a long time. I'm by no means a professional, and I don't claim to be, but I know there are a lot of newbies out there, and I just hope that it helps somebody. I mean, if it just helps one person, then I'm happy, and that's all my aim really, and that's all it has been. Whatever I do with any of my videos, you know, if it helps one person, then I'm happy. So I'm going to turn you to overhead, sit back, enjoy. And I'm just going to enjoy doing this, because I do enjoy colouring, and enjoy. Okay, so this is my little image, and I'm going to be using, predominantly I'm going to be using which are the warm greys. I'm going to be using 5, 3 and 1, and I'm using a combination of the chows and the sketches. So I always take my lids off, and I always I learned this tip off Ray, and she always has kind of kitchen roll underneath, which acts like a cushion, and I always like to have a piece of card underneath my image anyway. And usually I start light, dark, medium, light, but for this I'm going to start dark, medium and light. That's the way I'm going to make, because I'm just using the one colour. And I'm going to start on a hat, and I'm just picking out the areas which I think are dark. And I'm not going to talk through this. I just, at the beginning, and then I'm just going to colour. I'm going to, it's going to be real time. I'm not going to speed it up at all. And I'm going to stop talking in a minute and just play some music and let you enjoy. And then just before I finish it, I will, when I add the shadowing and the drop shadowing, I will come back. So enjoy. Okay, so I've just got the umbrella to do now, the parasol, and I've kind of done it, I should have mentioned really, so I've just missed a bit, I've just seen that, so I'm just going in, lightening that up. So I've done it so that the sun is coming this way, so the light is hitting from the left. So because the parasol is kind of hiding behind her skirt, and that, so all the dark, this is going to be quite dark, the parasol, so quite a lot of this is going to be in shadow. So I'm using the dark, and that, I'm just using the light at the top, and I'm going over the dark with the medium, which is number 3, W3, just so I get a nice blend. I want to go up into here, which is dark, because obviously the light's not hitting there. And it's not hitting in here either. And then I'm going back with number 3, W3. So I get a nice even blend. And then I'm just going to finish off with number W1. And for the ruffle on the parasol, I'm just going to do squiggles. So I'll go in with the light first, and I'm just going to do a squiggle. And I'll go in with the medium, which is a 3. And then I'll just go in with the dark, where very lightly. And if you notice, I'm holding my pen quite low down, so I've got better control of the nib. And I might go in with again with the 3 and the 1. And that is my image done. So I need to add some drop shadow now. Put my lid back on my pens. And for this I'm going to use number 7. And if I think it's too harsh, I can go back in with a number 5. So we need the drop shadow under her hat, and again I'm holding right to the tip, so I've got better control, and I'm just doing a very fine line, as fine as I can get it, just under there, just right up the end. So I'll bring it up. So I've just done a fine line right under there, and then I'll do the top of her hairline there, and just under her chin here, between her, and just a few in her hair. Around the flower. And I think that's about done. Now I'm going to come in with me my spigot pens, and I'm going to use these are my Copic. I've got baby blue, and I'm just going to add some on her eyes, just give her blue eyes. And I've got lemon, and I've got melon, which is like a green, and I'm just going to colour the leaves with the green. Don't know why they called it melon. Just add a little, it just kind of makes the image pop. She's got an earring, so I'll just add, and then I'm just going to around in circular. And I like these pens because there's just a hint, just a very, very vague hint of glitter in them. Not quite subtle, which is really nice, and I think this will just make this image kind of pop. I thought about doing the flowers in just the, in just the sepia as well, but I changed my mind, which is a woman's prerogative. If you do ever get a chance of doing a Copics workshop or classes with Faye, I would thoroughly recommend them. They're fun, and you meet other like-minded ladies as well. You never know, one day we might have a gentleman colourist as well. I know there are plenty out there. So I'll just bring her up. There we go. And I'm really well chuffed how she's turned out. I hope you've enjoyed this. I've really enjoyed doing it. By no means am I an expert, but I do love colouring, and thank you so much for watching. I've really enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all again soon. At the end of this video, I'll do a close-up, and this lovely lady will, I'll put the name of this lady. Unfortunately, I can't remember off the top of my head what she's called, and I'll put a link to where you can buy this lady, which is from the Paper Shelter. I've got a lot of these images. I've got this little lady from her as well, the Paper Shelter. She has some really nice images. Until next time, happy crafting, happy colouring, and bye bye.